With spring practice fully underway at Florida, and with Billy Napier calling the plays, and with Emory Jones just entering the transfer portal officially, I want to take a few minutes and talk about Billy Napier's offense and kind of do a deep dive, if you will, right? And talk about what to expect from the offense, what the offense is trying to accomplish, and what he did historically, and why it could be a good fit for some of the quarterbacks at Florida. So let's go ahead and talk about Billy Napier's offense. And I think it's evident from watching all the film of Louisiana the past few years. It's a run-first offense. They have built off the run, right? They want to establish the run game, but they want to keep running the ball, and then the passing is kind of just complementary to the run game. So you're going to see what I call a lot of window dressing pre-snap. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I think it's actually a good, smart, intelligent design that Billy Napier does. But there's a lot of window dressing for several different reasons to help get the run game going, but to help the offense get going in general. And so why do you window dressing, and what is window dressing, right? First of all, window dressing is constant pre-snap movement, right? You're going to see it from the receivers going in motion. You're going to see from the running back starting in pistol, going up to being even with the quarterback. You're going to see a lot of different pre-snap movements. Some is going to be under the mindset of trying to figure out what is the defense, what kind of defense are they in? Are they in man or are they in zone? And a lot of times you'll be trying to do that for a passing play, right? So you see if you have a passing play set and you get your receiver in motion, you're going to see, okay, he's in zone coverage if the defender doesn't follow, or if the defender follows, okay, he's in man coverage. This route's going to be a bit more favorable compared to the other route, depending on what they're in, right? Another reason you do a lot of window dressing is to give the defense something else to think about, and that's for a running play, right? So if you get someone in motion, the defense is going to be in the thought process of they're setting this up for the pass. That's when you run the ball. But most importantly, it's just to get the defense out of position, regardless if they are in zone or man, regardless if they're running the ball, throwing the ball. They're just trying to get the defense out of position and constantly keep them on their heels, right? If you watch all this film or watching, a lot of the plays are very similar. They just get to that play in a different kind of formation or in a different motion. So let's look at the offense that Billy Napier ran the past few years. So 2019, they were 58% run first offense, right? Again, my math could be off, so excuse me if it's not the exact 58%, but again, right around 58% run offense, with the rest being passing. They would run more on first down than pass. On first down, they would run more than pass. So again, they're trying to get the run game going, establish it. There are only 4 interceptions thrown by the quarterbacks of Louisiana in 2019. Again, Levi Lewis. 2020, 58% running the ball again in 2020. 7 interceptions thrown by the quarterback with Levi Lewis. And in 2021, again, 58% of the time they ran the ball, 4 interceptions thrown. So what that tells me is, like we just talked about, they get the run game going. There's a lot of pre-snap motion, but if you're the quarterback, taking care of the ball is key. Taking care of the ball is vital. A lot of times there are easier throws set up because of the running game. You're going to see the ball get out quick on a lot of different plays. You're going to see a lot of play actions, a lot of RPOs. I'm going to say a lot of RPOs, but several RPOs. Then just several play actions that the passing play is designed to hit a quick hit type pass that we're going to see in these videos of the defenders coming in. Quick fake to the run game, getting the ball out quick, right? You're going to see off coverage, ball out quick. So, and in 2021, they only had 4 interceptions. So, I think I already stated that. So that tells me established run game, but the quarterback's main role, no interceptions, right? No interceptions. Throws are set up because the run game is easier, quick, easier throws. A QB that can run some is ideal in Napier's offense. And even with Jones leaving, of course, Anthony Richardson and Jack Miller, they are both good athletes. You've seen Richardson, of course, he's a great athlete, but Miller can run too, right? So the quarterback's main role, get the easy throws when they're available, take care of the football, and run a little bit, right? That keeps the defense honest. So the past 3 seasons in Napier's offense, Louisiana had 15 interceptions combined the last 3 seasons. Last year, Florida had 18, right? So Florida can really, if they can just limit the interceptions, then I think that Billy Napier's offense can really be ran successfully. So again, just some X's and O's, right? A lot of quote-unquote window dressing, a lot of pre-snap movement to get the defense out of position, and then they want to establish the run. You see Louisiana spread out. You see 10 personnel. You see 21 personnel with 2 backs, 1 tight end. You see a lot of variety of packages, but it all comes down to establish the run and set up easy, quick passes and take care of the football. If Florida quarterbacks can do that, if Florida offense can do that, I think you should see some pretty good success in 2022, right? Yeah, that's the year in 2022 for the Florida Gators. So let's look at a few more clips in a bit more detail and break it down. We got 2 or 3 clips we're going to look at, so we can kind of really go into detail and talk about the window dressing, right, the pre-snap movement, and just what the quarterback's role is, but then what they're trying to establish. So let's get a few quick videos, and then a few quick plays, again, from the Texas game, and then we'll kind of wrap this video up. All right, so here's a basic run play. Let's start with formation, right? So they're starting in a spread formation, but just like we talked about, we're going to see some window dressing. They're coming in motion. It's a run play that they're going to do here. So they go from spread to, depending what you want to call it, let's go ahead and just call it 11 personnel, right? But what this is going to do here, we're spread out. We got 6 guys in the box off coverage, and this guy doesn't even count. These guys don't even count, right? They're so far outside the line of scrimmage. And we're going to see guard and tackle both pull. And so you basically have 5v3, or 4 if you will, but kind of 5v3 because those pulling offensive linemen, they both pull. This guy's kind of stuck in no man's land, right? So you got 5v4, block comes up. That's a good solid run on first down to get 7-ish yards or so. And you see them do this from several different formations. This is just an example of being in spread. Come back here, right? Just to give the defense something to think about. That's all they're doing, trying to give the defense something to think about, but it's a basic run play here. Again, we got 5v4, gets upfield, good block there, ends up being a solid 7-yard gain. All right, so here's a little pop pass, we'll call it, but again, a lot more window dressing. So let's go ahead and watch. So they're in a war in 10 personnel essentially. Now you get in, if you want to count it, 21 personnel, right, with 2 backs and a tight end, and then you're going to see the pistol back comes up and comes kind of more even with Lewis, half yard behind him or so. Actually, he gets even with Lewis, so we got running back even, this back half yard back in the backfield. We're going to see a quick fake here, and the tight end come here for a quick little pop pass. So again, doing some window dressing, trying to get the defense something to think about. They stay in for the run game. The backers stay in, which we'll see in the next clip, and then you're able to hit that receiver. So this is an example of setting up an easy throw for the quarterback. Get the run game going, set up easy throws for quarterbacks, and if the quarterback takes care of the ball and can run some, it can be really beneficial in this offense. Ball is about to come out right now. You can see he's coming for the run game. Boom, ball's about to come out. Good design play right there for the passing game. So let's recap Billy Napier's offense real quick. Establish the run, build the pass game on top of the run, and how he goes about that is with a lot of pre-snap movement, some to see if the defense is in zone or man, others just to try to get the defense out of position, try to get the defense guessing it and not knowing what's coming next, right? So establish the run, build the pass game on top of that. For the quarterback, take care of the ball, hit your easy throws when they're presented to you, and if you can run a little bit, which Florida's top 2 quarterbacks competing can, right? Richardson and Miller, especially Richardson, but if you can run a little bit, then you can really optimize this offense. But I want to hear from you. What do you think about Florida's offense? What do you think about just Florida in general moving forward? And let me know if you want to see any other deep dive or any other offensive coordinators or head coaches, offensive systems. Let us know in the comments below about Florida and what you want to see next. And we'll see you next time on the next quarterback-related video.